a demonstration. This one's been thrown upon us, and Smurf's not quite sure what's going to happen here, but he'll know once I start explaining it. From here, I need to re-emphasise the safety considerations of everybody. Make sure you're not on the fence, back from the fence, no hands, arms over the fence. We've got a dog coming out now, in a box, being escorted by armed escorts. I need you all back off the fence. It's the most dangerous dog in the Air Force. It's a real killer, this one. I'll be back over the fence momentarily. What? We are doing it again.
What happened last time?
You lost a finger, but hey, come on.
Seriously?
Seriously. You'll be right. It's okay. It's alright. I'll be out of here, you'll be fine. Yeah, no worries. I'm sure you do. Alright, you see the dog coming out down the box. I've got an armed escort. Smurf's going to go up and let it out, and we'll see what happens next.
I'm not opening it. You open it.
Come on, Smurf, hard enough. You ready, people? Most dangerous dog in the Air Force.
Hurry up! You're gonna run away!
You ready? Here we go! Whoa! Little pilot's out the plane! Pilot is a 17-week-old Dutch Shepherd. He's currently in training to hopefully become one of the big boys. He's having a pretty good start.
Of the landing gear and flap is quite a difficult manoeuvre in the tight box formation. The flight characteristics of the aircraft change dramatically.
Now folks, Morty Linehan, the low master, should be in the parador at the back as you see it. There'll be an air deflector open. He'll be standing there hopefully giving you a wave, so let's wave back. Let's see if we can see him. G'day Boggy, how are you? He's well, I believe.
Great, right.
And then we get a call from the battlefield commander, or in fact a load master from the back. It could be one of the guys, maybe from the protective fighters that have been sent in as CAP. And Andrew's just now demonstrating one of those tight turns, 60 degrees angle bank. That is a flight limit in peacetime. The aircraft can go higher than that if it has to in manoeuvring, but it's a big aircraft. It can weigh nearly 175,000 pounds fully laden, so care has to be taken to make sure that while we're manoeuvring and avoiding things that we're not damaging the aircraft at the same time. So Andrew will bring it round. You'll get a nice photo opportunity, folks, as it's plan form, and a reversal to the south for one more manoeuvre.
On board the Black Hawk, the Special Forces troops are sophisticated to mount a sectional attack against the enemy forces. Meanwhile, the Battle Space Commander is organising and communicating with the FA-18 Hornets, which are up in the field for their strafing runs a little later, if required, and we figure they will be. Now the battle is beginning on the ground. The battle space that is being occupied by the enemy, they are desperate to hold on to this piece of real estate, but meanwhile the Special Air Services people, they move across the runway to position themselves behind the rocky outcrop and the trees and the cover that they look for to mount the section attack against the enemy. The small arms fire taking place at the moment is the Special Forces trying to suppress the enemy. Second wave of FA-18s on standby. And here's the call-in. Mark, green smoke to mark for the pilot of the Black Hawk helicopter, so he can, if this were a night operation, he would know exactly where the Special Forces troops are located as the Black Hawk moves in for the extraction. So in a battle space scenario, at this moment the Black Hawk helicopter could be vulnerable if the enemy hasn't been suppressed. But after the two strikes by the FA-18s of 77 Squadron, it is highly unlikely that there is any solvency in amongst those in the enemy force. So repeating, the green smoke is the marker for the Black Hawk crew to know exactly where the Special Forces troops are. And a hot extraction, like a hot insertion, is a vulnerable moment for personnel who are in the battle space, those airborne and those on the ground. Six Aviation Army now have all the Special Forces on board and waiting for the clear to go signal, and they will move off stage, and it will appear that the enemy has been justifiably suppressed by the Special Forces and the incoming air-to-ground offensive mounted by 77 Squadron. So if there is any question left in the minds of those who are witnessing the battle space scenario that the enemy has any legs at all and able to mount a counter-offensive, it would be highly unlikely. So the 77 Squadron FA-18 Hornets have done their job, and the 6 Aviation Army Black Hawk helicopter crew and the Special Forces against the enemy and the battle scenario has been completed.
She was a goddess with a world inside of her mind. When she moved on,
Oh, like jet hopper back in the day, that's the turbo. The extra bit of throttle.
she took
That is
my
true.
power and the love I had inside.
Find the master land and after master